It's another very frosty morning, if you can tell in the distance. And I did leave all the numbers on the fence last night. Yeah, it's just gone 6:30. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a bit nervous. Artie is digging in the background. Wants his breakfast. Yeah, I am feeling nervous, but that's standard. Only a dressage test. But hey, my head has different thoughts, obviously. Yeah, I'm just gonna get on with it. I mean, nobody wants to see me platting a horse that's got no mane and grooming. So I'm gonna get on, get Corporal ready, get these lot fed, and probably catch up with you a little bit later. Someone is very cross this morning that he's not going, even though he doesn't like loading. Keep is ready. We won't look too closely. Top plats look fine, but there was just no mane at the bottom, and he was so fidgety to plat because I think the sensation of being plaited was like being itched, and so he was just forever fidgeting and moving. And yeah, he's wearing not the most attractive rug in the world, but it's a waffle rug, and sometimes he doesn't love fleece on his skin, so it's a safer bet going with a waffle rug, and at the time I just had to get one quite quickly, so that's why he's wearing pink. Goodness me, Artie, you're making a fuss. Right, time to get loaded. All aboard. He's a good boy. Loaded well. Right, pack the rest of this stuff away, and then go and turn the boys out, and then ready to go. Would like it to warm up. I know, I'm freezing. I can't feel my fingers currently. Just me popping in. I know the quality's not great. Mum did it on her phone rather than my phone. Luckily for the next test she did it on my phone, so it's much better, but I know the quality is a bit poor. Secondly, I'm just going to put snippets in this vlog rather than the whole test. If you want to see the whole test, I will put it up as a separate video. I keep doing this video and then I end up having to do it again because I take about 5 minutes just to tell you 2 simple scores. So I thought I'd better give an update on Coop and how he got on today. It was a mixed bag of a day. I wouldn't say it was brilliant, but it wasn't bad either. So in the first class, which was the elementary 45, he got 69.8% and came second in his section. It was a test that lacked some power, but it was very sweet, very nice, quite safe. I didn't ask for too much because he'd come off the lorry a little bit stiff, and he's also got still struggling from his allergy from the flu jab, and now the tree pollen's coming out. He is also, he just gets a bit puffy in his breathing, that kind of thing. So I try not to overdo it in the first class. So I was quite chuffed with that score because I think personally I'd perhaps given it a little bit less. Anyway, so that was fine. And then the second test, which was the elementary freestyle, he warmed up so much better. I was much happier with the warm-up from him. He had a bit more oomph. I could ask that bit more from him. I thought he did a better test as well. My timings were a little bit off. I was a little bit rusty. But I still thought it was a good test. And I only got 68%, which is what I was a little bit gutted about. I would have probably personally felt it deserved more of a 70, maybe a 71, and I would have been aiming for over 70. But you have to take it with a pinch of salt when it comes to freestyles because, not every judge is going to love your music or your floor plan or anything like that. So I'm realistic in, that you can't always expect a great score. There were some beautiful horses at Wellington, some very fancy pants horses. In the comments, there was a lot of, lacking suppleness, lacking power from behind, which is something I just can't change in him. At 20, sadly, there is no more power to get out that back end of his. So, yes, a bit disappointed in the freestyle. But he came third in his section. So, again, not the worst results in the world, but going to regionals, I would have liked to have had slightly better scores and felt like, we were really on top of our game. However, we did not have the week before that we wanted, so it's no surprise that we aren't getting quite the scores we want. So I've only got 2 weeks till Wellington regionals. I don't know how much I can change in that 2 weeks. I just need to try and work out how to help him with these allergies because that is taking some serious oomph out of him and he needs all the oomph he can get. So I need to work on that, work on his suppleness, just get him a little bit more connected, that kind of thing, and just see how we get on. I think probably sensibly I need to sort of lower my goals for regionals. We all know I'm very competitive and really just want to win one day. I want to win my regionals, but I don't think that's going to happen with Coop. I think he's probably, at 20, I think of course he's past his best. And bless him, he's such a saint to keep helping me and taking me to shows and all this kind of thing and letting me compete. But yeah, I think I suddenly had today was like a bit of a slap in the face of a reminder that, he is doing a great job and that perhaps I just need to be a bit more realistic with my goals. This will definitely be his last year of dressage. He will definitely retire. Whether I retire him after the area festivals at the end of May or whether I retire after the summer regionals, I haven't quite decided on that yet. I don't want to make that decision yet. But yeah, so I'm, neither good, neither bad. But he was good. He was a sweetheart. And it's just nice to be back out competing. That was nice. Anyway, I'm going to go and run inside because it's starting to get cold and I'm knackered.